Hi guys, this is Carrie Scroggins down in Texas. This is my husband Bill. Say hi, Bill, if you can. Okay,
Hi, everyone.
we are talking about a really important addition that we did not have before he went into surgery, and it is a recliner. As you can see, he is able to recline and get out out of bed. His surgery was on Wednesday. He was in the hospital until late Friday, so he's been home. This is his third day at home. And this recliner has helped him immensely. Would you agree with that, babe?
Yeah, I can agree with that 100%. It's definitely a must. It's got so many functionalities as far as reclining and remote, and it has a massager and also has a little heating pad, which is I don't know. I can't tell you how good it is and how good it feels to have it on when you're just sitting here trying to relax. So if you're doing this surgery and having this surgery performed, one of the main things I would really like to say is to make sure you put or find a really good surgeon. I think we were very fortunate in finding Dr. West here down here in Houston. But there are some things that needs to be I personally think need to happen as far as they my wife mentioned to you about moving my jugular and swallowing. It makes it really hard to swallow medicine when they've got that, when it's not working properly. So, but if they would get a pain pump or some would be great, but most of them I don't know if they know it or not, or they don't know it. But one of the other important things that I found out is Jello. Jello is a key to help getting you back, getting your swallowing back. I have found since they tore the left side of my neck open, if I just turn just slightly to the right and let the Jello slide down the right side of my throat, it works a whole lot better. I still want to cough, but it works a lot better in cooling that stuff. So that is definitely a plus.
Okay, so two things. This recliner we got it at Walmart. It was $250. It is pleather. I'm just going to reiterate what he said. It reclines, and it reclines all the way down. It sits all the way up. It has a heater. It has a vibrator. It has a timer. It also has a light at the bottom that you can turn on that helps you, especially at night. For $250, this, guys, if you're having this discectomy, is a must. So you can get out of bed, start to feel like you're normal, and just get on with your recovery. Also, Bill mentioned Jello. It's so important to have Jello ready to go so you can get the fluids back in your body and get your systems working again. This is a major surgery. You're going to be 4 or 5 hours, and so you got to be doing stuff to get your body and your systems back going. The quicker that happens, the better your recovery, and the quicker your recovery is going to be.
One more thing. When you're getting in and out of bed, you're also going to be using muscles you've never used before. So these muscles here in my arms, they are on fire trying to push myself up to get myself in a steady position with my walker. But that comes with territory. They're just my stuff I never used or didn't use to that extent to help get me in and out.
So you weren't prepared for the soreness there.
These muscles right here in this part of my arm are really, really sore. But for the most part, you can't do one without the other.
And also another thing too, we have found out that we got from the hospital, and you definitely need one of these, is a pill crusher to crush up your pills so you can swallow them, put them in water, and then it takes you what, 2 or 3 cups, babe,
Yeah.
to drink your medicine so you can actually get it down so you're not in pain.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
It's nasty, nasty. It's awful.
Okay, so today is your let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today is your 5th day post-surgery. And so rate how you're feeling today versus how you were feeling when you came home.
Well, all the pain was probably closer to 5 or 6. And everybody gauges pain a little different. I know I got a higher tolerance for pain. But when they ask you in the hospital, what's your pain level? Keep it up to a 7 or 10.
So you don't get behind the
So
pain?
you don't get behind. Tell them it's 7 or 10. Even though you think you can deal with it 5 or 6, 5 or 6 is still a lot of pain.
Yeah.
I'd have to say right now in my pain level, if I had to put a number on it, because they had to cut my traps.
Mm-hmm.
And normally they don't cut the traps when they do this surgery. They just go from the inside here. But they had to do a little bit more on mine, and they had to cut me in the back of my neck. And those muscle traps, they went through muscles. And that's more pain than what the front here is.
Mm-hmm. So you think you should, everyone, instead of saying you're a 3 or a 4 or a 5 or a 6, bump that up so you can make sure that you're getting adequate pain medication, so you're staying ahead of your pain, not behind your pain.
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
You can't sleep
Without your pain medication.
without your pain medication. I
Okay.
mean, the ice packs were good. They do help a lot. But when it's cold, like it is now here down in Texas, you want heat. You don't want cold ice packs on
Right.
your neck. But
So
Yeah.
would you say that,
my recovery number now is probably, I feel right now it's probably at a 1 or 2 on
okay,
the pain.
on the pain? So you're doing really well. And do you think you would be doing as well without this recliner?
No.
No. So, guys, it's really important. If you're having a discectomy, which is the removal of the disc between your vertebrae, and a fusion where they fuse it back together, when you come home, getting yourself a recliner that goes all the way down and all the way back up so you can sit up like Bill is now is vitally important to just getting yourself back into the normal function of sitting and standing, but also recuperating from this very big surgery. So if you don't have one, guys, for $250 at Walmart, it is well worth this investment.
And it was delivered.
And it was delivered. It is well worth the investment to make your recovery much better. Follow for part 2. We'll have part 2 in just a little bit.